Hello everyone, welcome to this video here. We have been asked to work out a question from the January 2009 paper. So we are attempting to do that in this video. The question reads, the diagram below not drawn to scale shows two straight wires, LJ and NK, supporting a vertical pole, MJ. Element is a straight line on the horizontal plane. Angle JML equal 90 degrees, angle KNM equal 30 degrees, LJ equal 13 meters, LM equal 5 meters, and KN equal 10 meters. All right, so we are asked to calculate in meters the length of MK. So MK here, I've marked it in blue. That's the side that we're going to find first. This is a right angle triangle. And so we can use the trig ratios to find what MK is, because we see that we have the hypotenuse here, which is the longest side and the one facing the 90-degree angle. So we have that. Also, we have an angle which is marked as 30 degrees. So we can use that as well to help us find what the length of MK is. So how will we go about that? Well, this long side, as we said before, is the hypotenuse, right? The side facing the 90-degree angle. And then we have MK, which is the opposite, because it is the one facing the known angle or the given angle that we have here. So this is the opposite side. All right. So these are trig ratios. So, ka, to. So which one of these ratios fit in with what we have here? Well, we have the hypotenuse and we want to find the opposite. So sine theta equal opposite over hypotenuse would be the one that we would choose, right? So sine theta equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So that is the ratio that we're going to use. Let me write that theta symbol properly there. All right, that's a bit better. All right, so theta is a known angle. In this case, we know that it is 30 degrees. And that's equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. So the opposite side is MK. We don't know what that is as yet. And the side that we know is the hypotenuse, which is 10. We know the measurement of that side. All right, so sine 30 degrees equal MK divided by 10. Since we're dividing MK by 10 here, in order to get rid of this 10 and to get what MK is, we're going to multiply by 10. And when we multiply that by 10 now, we can cancel this 10 and this 10, and we get just the value of MK. But what we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. So we have to multiply this side by 10 as well. So what we have is MK is equal to 10 times sine 30. Sine 30 degrees. Now what is sine 30 degrees? If you check your timetable, if you check your calculators, sorry, if you check your calculator, you'll see that sine 30 degrees is 0.5. So MK is equal to 10 times 0.5, which is 5 meters. So MK is equal to 5 meters. Right. So that's our first distance that we find here, MK. All right, so now we need to find what JK is. And JK is this line right here. All right, a part of the other triangle. Now, in order to find JK, what we could do is to find the length of JM first, which is this side, all of this side, and then subtract what we know already, the length of MK that is in blue from it, and then we'll be left with JK, right? So now we are focusing on this other triangle with JM and L, right? We're focusing on this triangle. We need to find what JM is. All right, so we know the length of two sides, the hypotenuse, and we know the length of the adjacent side. So Pythagoras theorem would be perfect for us to use here, since we know the length of two sides and we want to find the third side. Pythagoras theorem states that c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. All right, so c squared is the hypotenuse, the longest side, so that's 13 squared is equal to a squared, which could be the adjacent, which is 5 squared, plus b squared is what we don't know, which is jm squared. All right, so now jm squared would be equal to 13 squared, and we bring over this 5 squared here, so we're going to have minus 5 squared. It's going to become negative when we bring it over the equal sign. So what we actually have is jm squared is equal to 13 squared minus 5 squared. Jm squared is equal to 13 squared minus 5 squared, right? So 13 squared is 169, and 5 squared is 25. So jm squared is equal to 169 minus 25. So jm squared is equal to 25 from 169 will leave us with 144. So jm squared is equal to 144. Therefore, jm is equal to the square root of 144. And the square root of 144 is actually 12. 12 times 12 is 144. So jm is equal to 12. Now we're left with one step. We're going to subtract mk from jm. So mk, and we're going to subtract mk from jm. Right, so we're going to subtract mk from jm, and we'll be left with jk. Again, just one more time for emphasis. jm is this long side here that is in green, and then mk is the side that we marked in blue. When we take away mk from jm, we'll be left with jk. All right, so we wrote that out there. So let us complete that. So that's simply 12 minus 5 is equal to 7 meters, right? So jk is equal to 7 meters. All right, and that is a solution to our problem. Hope everything was clear. Hope you enjoyed the video and you learned a bit about Pythagoras theorem and trig ratio here and how to solve this problem. Thank you very much for watching.